right, hey guys, I'm back here. We have our next guest here on the line. It's definitely a privilege to have him join us tonight. He is a heavyweight superstar out of the UK. He is a former European, Commonwealth, and British heavyweight champion, as well as claiming the prize fighter heavyweight crown. Definitely big on the prize fighter here. And this guy, he's been in there big with wars, all action. And his last fight has stirred up a ton of controversy with a controversial finish to his last fight against Edmund Gerber in September of this year. He had a little run-in with the referee, and a nice viral video on YouTube. If anybody hasn't seen it, I suggest you check it out right now. He's got a rematch coming up in about 2 weeks, going down in Bayern, Germany. It's a rematch I know he's craving, and I know he's going to go in there and get some redemption as he faces Edmund Gerber. And I'm talking about none other than Mr. Michael Sprott. Michael, how you doing with it? How you doing tonight, champ? Thanks for joining us on ATG Radio.
Yeah, thanks for having me on here. Yeah, everything's going well, and preparations is going to be really fine.
You know, Edmund Gerber, you went into Germany the last time. You did. He dropped you with the right hand. You got right up. You seem to have your bearings collected. The referee, just as you had your hands up, letting the referee know you're all right, he waved it off, stopped the fight, which resulted in a TKO 4 loss for you. You went out there, and in anger. You're a big dude. You're a big, monstrous killer inside the ring. And tell us your initial thoughts, and this is what I want to know. You know, you went after the referee. There's been bad calls. You've been a victim of bad calls in boxing yourself before in the past. But what made you, at that moment, go after the referee?
Well, to be honest, it's been like obviously I've been robbed a few times in Germany, and I think it was just like a build-up of frustration. And when I saw the referee stop the fight, he knew I was about to carry on, and he knew that I was beating Gerber. And obviously, to me, I thought he stopped it just to save Gerber's career. So I saw red, and I was just so frustrated. I thought every time I get a good fight and a good win, and I'm winning the fight, and they're always trying to cheat me by points or stopping the fight. When I'd had enough, so I went after him in rage. It was just there's just that moment of frustration for me. So I just saw it there basically.
Hey, and that's what I mentioned. You're a killer inside that ring. Your job isn't to go in there and give people massages. It's to go in there and hurt your opponent. And someone steps in the way. I didn't blame you. I would have been pissed off, and I'd have been very upset, just like you were, if I was in that situation. I got to ask you like this. You were doing well in the fight with Edmund Gerber up until when you were dropped. I got to ask you this as well, going into the rematch on the 15th of December, back in Germany, back in a place that, again, you're no stranger to being robbed. What do you expect the outcome to be in this fight on the 15th of December?
Well, I suppose the outcome, for me to win this fight, if it goes to points and it's close, or it goes to distance, I definitely give it to me. I think I'm going to give it to him. So my way of doing this, I'm going to try and knock him out if I can, or stop him within the 10 rounds. So he's boxed 8 rounds for most of his career, and now he's stepping up to 10. So I'm going to see what he's got, but I'm looking to try and stop him, because I can't leave it to go in the hands of the judges in Germany.
I got one more question. I want to pass you over to my co-host, if you don't mind. One of your greatest rivals as a professional, former world heavyweight title challenger Matt Skelton. In your last encounter, you and him fought 3 times. In your last encounter, you won the prize fighter finale. He's fighting David Price this Friday night in Liverpool. What are your thoughts on that fight and your prediction? And does your great rival Matt Skelton have a chance of defeating David Price?
I think it's a fight. It'd be nice for Skelton to win. Maybe it could be that the finish of the icing on the cake to his career. But I can't see it. I see Price probably winning it within maybe 4 rounds. I like both of them. They're both boxers that I know and I get on with. But I just think obviously Price is the fresher man, the younger man, and he's the bigger puncher. and he's been stopping everyone of late. And I think I've always said this is the man to look out for, David Price, and I think Skelton's he's gonna give it a good go, and he's gonna rough him up, but I just think Price will have too much, and probably stop him in about 4 or 5 rounds.
Hey, one person really excited. I'm actually being joined by my co-host this evening. I have Elias Vasquez-Torres out of Puerto Rico. We have Chris Guns coming out of the New England area in the United States, and Rufus Steffabow, who's really excited about you being on here tonight. I want to pass them to him first. Rufus, you're on here with Mr. Michael Sprott.
Hey, Mr. Sprott, how are you doing tonight?
Yeah, I'm doing fine, my man. How are you keeping?
Oh, I'm doing just handsome. The host, Frank alluded, you fought Danny Williams, you fought Matt Skelton 3 times. Both times you fought him 3 times. You fought Timo Hoffman twice, Gary Williams twice. You fought a who's who in the heavyweight division, Zach Page, Audley Harrison.
Multiple times. He doesn't like fighting people just once. Michael Sprott likes fighting guys multiple times. I'll tell you that much. That's what I love about Michael Sprott.
But the question I have, you fought all these guys, Chagayev, Corey Sanders, you don't see it that often in men's boxing. You see it an awful lot in women's boxing, them constantly fighting top-tier quality opposition. Why do you think that you have fought all these tough guys while other people may not have?
Yeah, I've never avoided anybody. Whoever they've given me, I've challenged it. Whilst other fighters get their fights handpicked. They build their career. They won't fight this person. They avoid certain people on the way up there. To me, it's like a cheap way up there, really. But I've not had it easy in my career. I've had it very hard, and I'm doing things the tough way, like the rocky way. Really, it's just how it's been. It's been a tough ride, and obviously I want to try and get back up there. Whilst I'm 37, I'll be 38 in January. So really and truly, to be honest with myself, I've probably got 3-4 years left, and that's me done really. So I've got to really, step up now.
Now, considering you fought all these tough guys, I've named off most of them. Of them all, who do you think was the best one? Other than yourself, I know everybody prides themselves as being the better fighter, but of all of them, who do you think was the best one that you've taken on?
Do you mean the best, or do you mean the toughest?
There's all kinds of criteria. I'd imagine, the toughest one for you stylistically.
I would say the toughest one and the hardest punching, and it's very, probably Corey Sanders, the South African.
Now, he defeated Klitschko and everything. He was very underrated heavyweight. Do you think that he deserved more credit, considering he was murdered earlier this year and everything?
Yeah, I do. I believe he did the credit he deserved. I've followed Corey Sanders from a young age, and I followed his career, and I've always said this man's gonna be up there because he's quick, he's accurate, he's dangerous, he's got good eyes, and he comes to fight. He gives people what they want to see, and I've always rated him, and I just don't think he's had the credit that he deserves. I believe probably some of the people some champions might have tried to avoid him as such. Probably won't take chances fighting him, but he's definitely one to he's definitely one on my mind to be up there with some of the greats. He's probably the most dangerous southpaw in heavyweight history, I reckon, personally.
Well, thank you for the questions, and Jesus bless you. I pass you on to one of my other co-hosts.
Hey, okay. Michael,
thank you, sir.
Michael, it's Chris Guns. I wanted to know, did you face any penalties for pushing the referee down in your last fight with Gerber? Did you get suspended or fined at all?
Say that again.
Did you get fined or punished in any way for pushing the referee?
I got I did. I got 3 months banned, and I got £850 fine. I basically my ban lifted off on the day of my fight, the 15th of December.
Yeah. Do you regret doing it?
Yeah, I did. And afterwards, I said I apologized to the referee, I apologized to the officials, and I wrote a letter apologizing. I said at the end of the day that I just saw red. It was just like frustrated. I was just frustrated. I was frustrated.
I can understand.
These things happen. These things happen not just boxing, but in sports. Just frustration when things don't go the way you want it to. But don't get me wrong. He called me a good man. It was a good man, but I was trying to carry on, and I was just so frustrated. But I knew after the month of maybe a couple more rounds, I would have had him. But that's. Well, I sold these now, and I'm just looking forward to the 15th, and I won't be making them that kind of statement again.
Yeah, I talked to a lot of guys who said the officials in Germany just operate under a give me a reason to stop it type of thing, and then they'll just stop it at any point they get. Do you plan to change your game at all to not let this happen anymore, not to give them a chance? What do you want to do different in this fight with Gerber to prevent being hurt at all?
Well, I guess just probably tighten up a bit, tighten up a bit, not be too not go off track a bit. But I just think over this time with Gerber, it's a case of trying to stop him. I'm not going to get on points. And that's what I'm prepared. I'm prepared to get in and try and stop him. How
do you rate Gerber as far as past opponents go?
I've always rated him. He's not bad. He's upright, tough European. He's got a good right hand. We all know that. He's got a decent right hand. But I just think obviously that he's. He's when he fought me, I thought he probably thought it'd be the same Michael Sprott, handed by just will do much. But this when I fought him, I said, what, I'm going to jump straight on him, and that's what I've done. And I've threw everything at him, kitchen sink a lot, and I think it was a shock that he saw him like this and his team. They didn't think I was going to come like that. They thought I was a finished fighter. But when an opportunity comes. Well, I'm taking it with both hands, and it was an opportunity for me then, and it's an opportunity for me in the 15th, and I'm going to grab it with both hands. I'm going to do whatever I can to win this fight.
You're still a dangerous veteran, and how do you fought a few of those Eastern European guys. The Klitschko's have been dominating for years, and you fought Pulev and you fought Gerber, and what do you think of the future of British boxing, and how do you think they're going to compete with those Eastern Europeans pretty soon, next year or two?
I think they can do quite well. Obviously, you've got Tyson Fury. The men in England right now who dominate are the big men, and they're all some of the heavyweights now are just before it was the heavyweights would be like normal size, and now these heavyweights today are just monsters, man. 6'8", 6'9", they're all higher than 6 foot, and I think they do well against some of these Europeans if they ever get the fight next year. But like I said, some of them get their career mapped out and they avoid certain fighters, so they don't damage their career. It's like handpicked, if anything. But I think the British heavyweight boxing is going well with obviously with David Price, Tyson Fury, and obviously there's Richard Towers right there to heavyweight. So I think they'll be up with the Eastern Europeans coming through.
And I know you're not going to Germany to lose. You're going there to win and give it your all. And good luck to you. I hope you do win. But how long do you plan on fighting? Win, lose, or draw? Do you have a timetable at all?
Me, probably around 240. And if I'm still doing well then, or I'll do something like that. I may become another year, but yeah, I don't plan to go on for too long.
All right. Appreciate your time. Thanks a lot, Michael. Good luck.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Bye.
Hey, Michael, how you doing? This is Ali Vasquez.
Mm-hmm.
Michael?
Hello? Yeah, hello?
Yeah, how you doing, Michael? This is Ali Vasquez Stars.
I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. How you keep it?
Yeah. You turned pro back in 1986, and your first trainer was Terry Lawless, who
that's right, Terry Lawless.
Who trained Frank Bruno, and later on you trained with John Bloomfield, who also happened to train Frank Bruno. Was there a connection there? Were you a Frank Bruno fan growing up, or were you influenced by Frank Bruno in any way?
Well, I had nothing in no connection with Bruno whatsoever. It was it was at a time when I said he was looking for obviously the top manager, and we got introduced to Terry Lawless, yeah, and he took us. He took me and another guy called Bruce Stevens. He took us both on and just win. But we had no connection with Frank Bruno at any time.
Okay. Now, you participated in 2 prize fighter tournaments, winning one of them. Do you see yourself competing in another prize fighter tournament in the future?
I can never say never, but I don't really plan to, no. But you never know what the circumstances are at the time when if it does come off. If I'm like if I'm at the low of my career and I think I'm gonna obviously pack in soon, then maybe I might give it one more go. But I'll probably not, no. I think I've won it already, the English prize fighter. I never won the international prize fighter. So I don't know. All depends really at the time.
And earlier we mentioned that you had trilogies with Danny Williams and Matt Skelton, and now you're rematching Edmund Gerber. Who would you say is your biggest rivalry in the ring?
Well, I would the triple and double matches I've had with some of these guys.
Matt Skelton, I'd say. I think I can answer. Matt Skelton was your biggest rival in your career. Is that right, Michael?
No, he's one of them, but it's probably Dan Williams.
Danny Williams.
Because that's when I won the British Commonwealth title. So yeah, and I fought Dan Williams the first time, and I wasn't prepared, but I took it. I just come back from holiday in Barbados for 3 weeks, and I took that fight. And obviously, the second fight, I was winning, and he kept catching me with low blows. And the third fight, I beat him on points at Wembley. I would say Danny Williams.
And my last question to you, Michael. I know you've done sparring in the past with the Klitschko brothers. Are you still sparring with the brothers?
No. The last time I sparred with the brothers was last September. I got a phone call to spar with Vladimir in March or sometime earlier this year, but and then it got cancelled. But no, I haven't sparred with him since last September.
Well, Michael, thank you for the opportunity and good luck on the December 15th against Edmund Gerber.
Thank you very much, brother. Thank you very much.
Michael, one more thing, bro. I know we kept you a little bit longer than expected.
That's fine. That's all right.
Okay, just checking. I want to give you an opportunity. I wanted to give you talk to you and I both have a good mutual friend over there in the UK as well. He helped facilitate. He facilitated us, getting together, getting you on this line on this show. He's also a member of this show. Anytime he's awake to be on it. But our good friend, Worldwide Weekly Boxing Predictions League owner, founder, Mr. Andrew Millwall. Andrew, you with us?
Hi there.
Hi there. How you doing?
Long time no speak.
You're right.
Must be all of 48 hours now.
So who am I speaking to? I couldn't hear what the man was saying properly.
It's Andrew Millwall.
Andy! How you doing? All right? You okay?
Yeah, okay. So your fight's on the 15th?
15, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, knock Gerber out, take the referee out, take the cornerman out, do the lot. You can afford to find.
I sure hope. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I'll do my best to try and win this fight. I mean, whatever I've got to do, I'm going to win. You know.
I've just spoken to the judges. They said you're 2 points down already.
Well, let's like this time. I'll be coming for the judges.
Yeah, just make sure you wear your German flag.
Oh, hey, how you keeping Andy? You all right there?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. Just sorting out all this stuff for the event. Shame you're fighting, otherwise you'd have been here, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Never mind. We'll cheer you on to victory. Splatter, Mr.
Thank well, thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much, Andy, and everyone who be watching, you know.
Yeah, we'll tune in.
Yeah. Is it on Boxing Nation?
Not sure what it's on. I'll have a look.
I know last time it was on. I know last time it was on Boxing Nation, but I'm not sure what.
It'll be on somewhere anyway. We'll catch you on the internet. We catch most of them on the internet.
Just in TV or some of them channels.
Yeah.
Well, no, hey, Michael, I think we lost Andrew just for a second, but Andrew, him and I, we can't talk at the same time. We get a big echo that's going on. But Andrew was having some hilarious stuff, and I think, you know what? I think he's true. Look at it like this, Michael. If you see it going into the 12th round, I think you should. You should just go out attacking everybody, man. I think go out there, kick the judges, kick the judges down in there. Go out with a bang, man. Let them know, hey, you don't need to fight in Germany anymore after this. Just go in there and just do what you do. And I say it like this, Michael, you're one of them guys, man. You never give up inside that ring, and you're always a pleasant. I can't say pleasant, but you're always a joy to watch as far as a boxing fan. And us here in the United States, we take notice, man. And, you know, for as long as you've been fighting at the high level you've been fighting, man, we've been noticing it. It's a shame you can't get over here sometime. Hey, with a win over Edmund Gerber, you never know. You might be able to get that trip over the pond, man, come fight one of these heavyweights. And I'm not saying much about these guys over here where we're at either. So, Michael Sprott on the 15th of December, we definitely wish you all the best, you know, going into that fight. You know, thank you again to my good friend, our good friend Andrew Millwall. He's got this big event going down. We'll talk more about it on the show. But Michael Sprott, I pray for victory for you on the 15th, my man.
Oh, thank you very much, and thanks for everyone who's been supportive to me for my career. Thank you very much.
I know we could like your fan page on Facebook, on Twitter. I think I just followed you. I'm not sure. I just want to confirm it's the real you. Skill for Real 23. Is that you on Twitter?
That's right. That's me. Skill for Real 23. If everyone want to add me, then yeah, I'll follow you back.
All right, we just did it. So conclusion of the show, man. We'll send out a blast. Michael Sprott, you know, like you said, you got the heart of a lion, man, and we're definitely appreciate, you know, all the good fights that you put on for the fans inside that ring, and we look forward wherever we see it, Justin TV, YouTube, wherever we see your next fight with Gerber on the 15th. We know it's going to be a good one because that's what you always do.
Oh, thank you very much. I'll do my best to give everyone a good show. It'll be a good show.
We know you will, champ. God bless you, man. Hope to talk to you again on here soon.
Okay, then. Take care now.
Take care. All right, there you go. There you have it, Michael Sprott.